Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about ALNYLAM Pharmaceuticals INC quarterly report. ALNYLAM Pharmaceuticals offers a diverse range of therapeutics based on ribonucleic acid interference. Their portfolio includes ONPATTRO and AMVUTTRA for hereditary transthyretin-mediated amyloidosis, GIVLARI for acute hepatic porphyria, OXLUMO for primary hyperoxaluria type 1 Leqvio for hypercholesterolemia. The company is also developing several treatments in various stages of clinical trials, including vutrisiran and nucresiran for transthyretin amyloidosis, ATTR, fitusiran for hemophilia cemdisiran for myasthenia gravis and paroxysmal nocturnal hemoglobinuria zilebesiran for hypertension rapirosiran for metabolic dysfunction-associated steatohepatitis. Additionally, ALNYLAM has collaborations with several pharmaceutical companies to develop new treatments. ALNYLAM Pharmaceuticals stock price surge. A year of breakthroughs and successes in the past year, ALNYLAM Pharmaceuticals stock price has skyrocketed by a staggering 68.63%, with some reports indicating an increase of over 80%. This remarkable growth can be attributed to several key factors that have collectively contributed to the company's success. The most significant driver of this surge is the positive clinical trial results for zilebesiran, ALNYLAM's investigational treatment for hypertension. The promising phase II trial data demonstrated a substantial reduction in systolic blood pressure, prompting analyst upgrades and increased price targets. Additionally, the strong performance of the TTR franchise, led by AMVUTTRA, vutrisiran, has been a major catalyst. The therapy's positive phase III data showed significant survival and cardiovascular benefits, while its third quarter 2025 worldwide net product revenues exceeded analyst expectations. ALNYLAM's robust financial results, including a significant beat on third quarter 2025 earnings and revenue, have also contributed to the stock price increase. The company raised its full-year 2025 financial guidance, projecting total net product revenues between $2.95 billion and $3.05 billion. Furthermore, ALNYLAM's continued leadership in RNA interference, RNAi, therapeutics has bolstered investor confidence. With multiple FDA-approved treatments and a robust pipeline targeting rare and severe conditions, the company's innovative platform is seen as a key driver for sustained success in the biotechnology industry. The cumulative impact of these positive developments has led to analyst upgrades and price target increases, further fueling the stock price surge. While the company's third quarter 2025 earnings report showed strong fundamentals, the overall performance over the past year reflects the significant progress made by ALNYLAM Pharmaceuticals. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline in the pharmaceutical industry is influenced by a multitude of factors. On one hand, regulatory approvals for new products, sales of existing approved products, and compliance with ongoing regulatory requirements are key drivers of revenue growth. Additionally, reliance on contract manufacturing organizations, CMOs, that adhere to regulatory standards can also contribute to revenue expansion. On the other hand, several factors can lead to revenue decline. Negative or inconclusive results from clinical trials, delays in filing IND applications or obtaining necessary approvals, and disruptions caused by man-made or natural disasters are significant drivers of revenue decline. Furthermore, serious and unexpected drug-related side effects, poor effectiveness of product candidates during clinical trials, and unfavorable FDA inspections can also negatively impact revenue. In conclusion, the pharmaceutical industry is subject to various regulatory, market-related, competition-related, and other drivers that influence revenue growth or decline. Understanding these factors is crucial for companies to navigate the complex landscape and make informed decisions to achieve success. Net income and profit margins experienced significant shift in 2025. The company's financial performance underwent a remarkable transformation in 2025. Net income swung from a loss of $111,570,000 in 2024 to a profit of $251,084,000 in 2025, marking a significant turnaround. This improvement can be attributed to revenue growth driven by the launch of new products. Profit margins also saw a substantial increase, rising from -4.3% in 2024 to 14.1% in 2025. The main contributors to this change were increased stock-based compensation expense and research and development expenses. Despite these added costs, the company's ability to generate revenue growth led to improved profit margins. The company is generating positive operating cash flow. According to the financial summary, the net cash provided by operating activities in 2025 was $360,525, indicating a significant increase from the previous year's net change of $274,175,000. This suggests that the company has improved its ability to generate cash from its core operations, resulting in a positive operating cash flow. The company's debt level has undergone significant changes in recent years. Initially, the debt level increased from $1.02 billion to $1.46 billion due to a liability related to the sale of future royalties. However, this was followed by the issuance of $661.3 million in 2028 notes and the repurchase of $637.8 million in 2027 notes. As a result, only $397.2 million of 2027 notes remain outstanding. In terms of interest expenses, there has been an increase from $-34,376,000 to $-44,398,000 between 2024 and 2025. Additionally, non-cash interest expense on the liability related to the sale of future royalties increased from $91,834 to $112,298. However, cash paid for interest decreased by 11% for 3 months and 7% for 9 months. The company's financial performance varied across different segments and regions. The United States was a standout performer, with the TTR and rare segments excelling on page 18 and 50. Additionally, research and development expenses in the U.S. increased by 26% and 15%, respectively, on pages 41. In contrast, Europe, the rest of world, UK, Japan, and China struggled due to factors such as strict price controls, reimbursement limitations, and governmental control on pricing and reimbursement. These regions saw poor performance from the TTR segment compared to the U.S. The management is expressing a cautious optimism about the company's outlook and strategy. While acknowledging significant competition in the RNAi therapeutics market, they are confident that their focus on building marketing, sales, and distribution capabilities will support product launches globally. They also emphasize the importance of mitigating risks through compliance initiatives, partnerships, and evolving their global compliance program to prevent employee misconduct. Overall, management is committed to navigating the challenges ahead while positioning the company for long-term success. The acquisitions and divestitures of the company can be summarized as follows. In 2020, Novartis AG acquired the medicines company, MDCO. Additionally, in March 2025, ALNYLAM Pharmaceuticals entered into a collaboration and license agreement with Ver Biotechnology, Inc. This agreement could be considered an acquisition due to its licensing nature. Furthermore, Take-Two obtained a non-exclusive license from the company. However, there are no recorded divestitures throughout the extracted summaries. The company's financial summary reveals that they have engaged in share buybacks. This indicates a strategy of returning value to shareholders through the reduction of outstanding shares rather than distributing dividends. Concerns about inventory buildup and supply chain disruption are evident in the company's financial summary. The data suggests a potential inventory buildup due to a 12.4% increase in finished goods from December 2024 to September 2025. Supply chain disruptions also pose significant risks, including the loss of a commercialization collaborator, Regeneron, and uncertainty around Novartis's agreement termination. Additionally, trade agreements and policies may impact pharmaceuticals and components manufactured outside the U.S., leading to potential tariffs and supply shortages. The company's reliance on contract manufacturing organizations, CMOs, also raises concerns about regulatory compliance and potential disruptions in material or product candidate supplies. These risks highlight the need for careful management of inventory levels and supply chain relationships to mitigate potential disruptions and ensure business continuity. That concludes the financial summary for ALNYLAM Pharmaceuticals Inc. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.